The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals strikes again. The ATF takes it right on the chin once more, and pistol brace rules pop right back into the limelight. This is going to be a video you guys are going to love, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think right down there in the comments field. Now, as we get into this pistol brace news, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And let's add one more. Make sure you send this one out, because this is the fight that we've been talking about for 2 years now. When we first got wind of these things, we talked about passing the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation. We talked about fighting and passing on our rights. This is more fuel on that fire. Get ready. You're going to love this. All right. So let me get this out here. This happened about half an hour ago as the filming of this video. United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit. Okay, so remember, FPC had already secured a victory for the pistol brace for their members, right? That was the beginning of this process. So this is William T. Mock versus Merrick Garland, U.S. Attorney General. So I've got everything linked if you want to read the entire opinion, but here's the highlights so we can spread this out, this amazing news of freedom. You know what? Let's just say the freedom. All right, here we go. FPC and FPC win. Fifth Circuit rules that ATF pistol brace rule is likely illegal. Illegal? No. That would mean that the pistol brace rule and the ghost gun legislation, or frames and receivers determined under the exact same thing, are both done illegally under the same impetus, which were you basically reinvented rules that weren't passed by Congress. What we've been saying together, you and I, consistently. I just broke something. I don't care. I'm excited. But this is the entire point. This is what they've done. Anyway, let's keep going. New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, Firearms Policy Coalition and FPC Action Foundation announced that the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals has ruled in Mock v. Garland, finding that FPC and FPCAF are likely to win on the merits of their lawsuit challenging ATF's pistol brace rule. The Fifth Circuit also remanded the lawsuit back to the district court with instructions to reconsider the other preliminary injunction factors within 60 days. So within 60 days, we're going to know exactly what it is, because the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals just said, hey, ATF, remember that last bruise you still have? Have another one, because they just got smoked on their second key piece of legislation underneath the Biden tyranny. All right, let's keep going. This gets me a little bit spicy, but this part's exciting. All right. Quote, the ATF incorrectly maintains that the final rule is merely interpretive, not legislative, and thus not subject to the logical outgrowth test, writes Judge Smith in the court's opinion. The final rule affects individual rights, that's huge, speaks with the force of law, and significantly implicates private interest. Thus, it is legislative in character, exactly what the gun rights proponents have been saying since they initiated it. Then, because the final rule bears almost no resemblance in manner or kind to the proposed rule, the final rule fails the logical outgrowth test and violates the APA. The court goes on to state, to ensure the relative stability, we maintain the preliminary injunction pending appeal that the motions panel issued on May 23, 2023, as clarified by this merits panel on May 26, 2023. This court's injunction will expire 60 days from the date of this decision, or once the district court rules on a preliminary injunction, whichever occurs first. We direct the district court to rule within 60 days. Okay, so that's from the actual decision. And I'm going to break this down, so make sure you guys are subscribed and tuned in, because there's lots of concurring opinions and there's also dissenting opinions. You guys are going to want to see some of this stuff. It's a massive document. I'll get it to you as soon as I can. But now let's translate that into actual English. Now, this is from FPC. This is their paraphrasing, okay? Quote, said in its simplest terms, the Fifth Circuit just indicated that the plaintiffs, Firearm Policy Coalition, Maximum Defense, and FPC's individual members are likely to defeat ATF's pistol brace rule when the merits of this case are finally heard, said Cody J. Wisniewski, FPCF's general counsel and FPC's counsel in this case. Quote, this is a huge win for peaceable gun owners across the nation, a huge win for FPC's members, and yet another massive defeat for ATF in this administration's gun control agenda. That is very well said. They used the exact same determination to get the pistol brace rule across the finish line as the ghost gun, the frame the receivers rule. One of these falls. This house of cards starts, you pull one card, this entire thing falls apart. And that's before they even get into the newly defined terms of what's a business and what's not a gun seller, which we covered earlier. This is exciting stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.